Lane passes on for Shepard. Shepard turns with it, looking for options. He goes back for Lane. Lane tries to duck by. He'll send it around behind. Modert gets there. Now it comes back free. Shepard trying to get to it. And it's worked along the near wall where it's chopped back in. Denison gets it out now. That one going all the way down. West Virginia collects, and they'll send it around the boards where it's taken by Shepard. Shepard forced to twist along the boards, and it's backhanded along. Going after it there is Buckley. Solid shot there along the wall. Now it's battled for. Belmore passes one out in front. That one got deflected up into the air, and Denison takes it. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Now they bring it into the zone. There's the shot, and Mackey pads that aside, up into the netting and out of play. 8:47 to go in period numbers 2. Shots are 25-14 in favor of West Virginia. This one taken by West Virginia in their defensive zone. They pass ahead, and into the zone they go. That shot patted aside. Denison takes it now. Denison with speed through center ice and lugged into the offensive zone. Trying to go coast to coast, doesn't work. West Virginia takes over. That chipped off the boards. Denison takes it on the turnover. Mackey forces that puck to stay around behind. Now Denison takes it one out in front. That shot patted away by Mackey and played it ahead to center ice where Denison retakes it. They chip it off the glass, out of play, and that'll be a stoppage. Puck taken by West Virginia into the offensive zone. They send it around the boards. Now it's closed off, and Denison chips one along. Denison up into center, and now into the offensive zone. They'll look for a shooting lane. That one in on goal. Mackey pads it away with ease. That puck comes free, closed off at the blue line by West Virginia. That one goes around the boards. West Virginia trying to stay with it, and they'll do so. Delaney now. Up ahead, he plays that one off of someone's helmet, gloves it down to himself. Delaney passes one into the slot. That shot, that one goes wide. Both sides stay with it. And it comes free where Denison will take it. Denison from center ice. They bring it into the offensive end. A good move there. Working the way in, and a shot in on Mackey, and he keeps it out. Mackey was looking back behind him. I think he thought it had gone in. Into the zone comes West Virginia. He swings it around the boards, where it's collected now by Forsyth. Now for Murphy. Murphy working his way into the slot. Too much action. Shot from the blue line. That one up into the air, and it drops down just outside of the blue paint. Now along the boards, West Virginia getting to it. Sable tries to stay with it. A solid hit there, but away they go. Denison worked it all the way up to the West Virginia defensive end before they're shut down, and now it's passed ahead for Sable. Sable passes it off, and in comes Murphy. Murphy loses possession, taken back by Sable. Sable up to the blue line. That one time deflected out in front, and a good save. Now we have a stoppage in play. Referee saying the net's off. It's not. But that is the call, so now they're going to go and mess with it like it's off, and oh, it's not off. No movement from the net though, and the referees gave it a nice little tug. So far, a couple bad calls hindering West Virginia. They had the bad penalty call on Delaney, that penalty that didn't exist, and now a call when the net's off when West Virginia had an offensive opportunity brewing. That one up to the blue line. West Virginia chops it along, and it's battled for along the wall. And Denison brings it ahead into the offensive end. They pass across for a shot. A huge save from Mackey. And another shot there. That one blocked off. And away comes West Virginia on the counter now. 3-on-2 developing. And slamming on the brakes, there's Collins. Collins now waits for help, but that allows Denison to set up a defense. That one comes around the boards. And it's taken now by Denison, at least as far as center, and now into the offensive end. Denison developing a chance. That shot goes wide. Anytime you hear it hit the glass that loud, it means it missed the net. Denison from their defensive zone, they chop one cross ice, and now they pass ahead. Solid hit there from Lane after that pass was launched. That one comes down where it's collected by West Virginia. They pass it along. And it's up now for Shepard. Shepard passes ahead. And it's worked in. And taking a solid hit there was Huffnagel. That one up to the blue line. West Virginia unable to hold it at the line. Delayed offsides. And Denison takes it. Battled for and taken back by West Virginia, but they promptly turn it right back over 2 separate times to Denison. Denison now sends it in deep. West Virginia wins that race. They send it around the boards for it to be taken by Buckley. Now, West Virginia works it ahead, and they pass off again for Buckley. Buckley unable to exit the zone. Denison sends that one in deep. Well, it's poked along and taken by West Virginia. They go cross ice, and into the zone comes Belmore. He passes off for Huffnagel. Huffnagel with a sharp angle shot, and he still controls. Huffnagel for Belmore. Belmore takes a shot. Rebound try, and it doesn't go. A great chance for Buckley. Battled for in the corner. Buckley comes away with it. Now it's ripped off of Buckley's stick, and Denison takes over. Denison at center ice. They send it around the boards, and it rings around to be collected by West Virginia. They play it along boards. Only players there are wearing red and white. Denison takes a shot. That one wide.